Because there will be some chaos, and we know that for sure. We got in the red corner, we have Kimo again, coming up for another battle. We're not going to sync out this time, right? It's going to be totally perfect. Everyone's going to work. It's going to be a great time, and we're all going to have a lovely day. So, we also have in the blue corner, we have Boit. Another, well, he is the caster. The caster of disaster. Boit himself, the legend. The man, the myth. Fighting up a world elite player named Kimo. Who will prevail? Who will be the victorious champion? Let's go ahead and check out these relics and see. Wonder who's going to take them more. I don't find Kimo usually goes for the relics, so I bet you any money, Boit will. Southern Hemisphere, we do have Pandora's Box. Myth units cost less favor by 20%. Pretty solid. Protected by the zebras. The zebras will ensure the safety and security of the relic. Just so you know, in case you didn't realize that. In the center, guarded by gazelles and the desert, we have the wagon. Caravans are cheaper and move faster. Ooh, 10% increase of speed. Like that for long game. Top right corner, the text of Imhotep. Buildings are constructed faster by 10%. Top left corner, guarded by the pyramid itself. We are looking at the Harmonia's necklace. Gold gathers faster. Gold gather work plus 10%. So, if you're not aware, that's going to be a nice artifact to grab. We're going to want to go ahead and grab that immediately as soon as we can, because that's going to be something that's going to be huge for us to have, and I think you're going to enjoy that. So, let's go ahead and continue to work on that as well. And, alright, let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got going on here. We have the full economic process moving in. We have the Vault of Avarice being increased over here on the queue. And we have some more hunting going on. Temple's already up, 2 minutes on the board. Obelisk going down. Let's see who sees what here. Boit has discovered 2 of the artifacts. One being of which is actually pretty much and very much important. And the other one is not. But we will get there. We hear the hippo being attacked. Alrighty. Okay, so we have enough of those moving in. Let's see, take a look and see what Kimo's discovered. Kimo has discovered the same 2 relics based on his obelisk placements, which are very good as well. So, Temple going down at 3 minutes on the board here. And Boit already has his temple up and is now starting to proceed with Ares to get that classical at 318. Alright. Let's go check out Kimo here. Temple is going up. Let's see if he goes up. He has enough supplies to queue it up as soon as he gets in there. And he will do the same. So both teams will be going to classical pretty early on that sense, which will be pretty good for that. So at least there won't be too many issues where you'll see a whole lot of mass other players coming on there. So we'll have to take a look at that as well. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take a look and see how this is going to proceed, because we're going to have some suspicions here. I would like to see Kimo actually grab some of these relics, as he doesn't typically do, but one will tell as the battle progresses. I do need to be right back, as I have to use the facilitize. Be right back. Alrighty, we are back. I appreciate the hesitation there on that second, and we are seeing that we have increased on the heroic at 7 minutes in. Here comes some action here. We're going to start seeing all the god powers being used. Sentinels coming up to defend the base as minions are coming in to terrorize action. We do see some northern gold mine going up here. Second TC up for Boit on the classic age. Scorpion working in on the progress. Villagers being scattered. Minions are attacking every villager we see. Sorry, that's the 3 town centers. Now that we're actually looking at the rest of the map, we can see 3 town centers on the board. Checking that out as well. Okay. We do have our first stronghold going up here by one of the center golds. 3 TCs are up as well. Only 1 military unit building up. We are getting Achilles on the board, getting massacred by multiple minions. Ajax watching him get killed, not doing any work on that. Excuse me. And then we have some other progress happening up over here. Ajax deciding to get in a fight. Minions are gone. Boit still doing pretty well on the classic age for that part. Getting 2 stables up now as well. We do have some chariot archers out here as well, and a camel. And we do have some Hippias and a Cyclops for Boit. We do have that stronghold now pushing out some camels. We have a Scorpion as well. And we do have, let's go take a look. We see 2 temples on the board here. 1 artifact came for the building struck time for Kimo. And Boit has the gather gold faster. That's going to be a good one to have too. Alright, our major first battle coming in here with the camels and chariots and the Cyclops and Hippias. Pushing forward. You folks in YouTube are in for the ride. And you folks over here in Twitch too. You never know when you're going for a ride. But we're going to see how this battle goes as we keep progressing towards victory. He's moving back his units. We do see that we have more camels being produced and chariot archers. This TC is up. There's multiple villagers across the board. He's 58 villagers to 30. So the economy is pretty good for him. He does get the wood upgrade happening. There's just too many places to be at once for you to be able to be at all places at once, you know? Obelisk does see a little bit of action. He does see some villagers. He'll come smack a few of them. They will start to retreat as he brings his Hippias in with his Cyclops as well. Excuse me. 1 TC to 3 TC. Classic the heroic. And we can see what kind of action is going to happen on that. Alrighty, villagers are scattering. Changing the wood situation from that southern hemisphere to the northern. 15 on wood, only 6 on food right now. His gold miners will be completely... This will be a bad day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is a big hit for his gold miners. He's got none on gold right now. Can't build military. This could be a pretty bad time if he actually pulled in there as well. So that could be interesting to see. Will we progress with that? We do see a Mythic age going up on the board as well. Boit still continues to be in the classic age. He's producing some Hippias as well on the board and hoplites. No upgrades on either of them. And our friend over here has no upgrades on that. No upgrades on that either. Alright. Still has a stronghold up here. Does have a marketplace down as well. Sorry, siege workshop. We'll have to get more villagers on gold since we did lose that part. We do have 34 on wood coming through. Massive amounts on the wood here. And again, here comes that, trying to get that additional, see if they were in the gold mine, which they're not currently. Siege tower will go back. A little bit military. We'll try to sneak over and take out that little chariot archer just hanging out there. He will send him back though. which then allows him to move his other army in, which has been microed out of the way. 37 on wood. Gold miners did get sent back. We'll have to get back in for that gold. We are struggling with the gold on this team here. Mythic versus Classic. Meteor coming in. The main base. HQ under attack. Meteor coming in, striking villagers while they're already in the sky. Massacring the TC, rebuilding the houses, rebuilding the archery range. 1 TC down out of the 3. Still shows Boit high in the scoreboard. 74 villagers though. Still has a mass amount of villagers. Butter knifing that siege tower. Doesn't want that to come in. Getting some medium cavalry and infantry now. He's sending those guys to get their gold. But if these guys push through, they're going to find him again. And that's going to be another issue again. It's only 6 on food. We got to figure that out. Transitioning to farms. This is why we had 37 villagers on the wood. The transition to the farm was in progress, and we just didn't realize that. Because once again, another TC down. Second TC back up. Villagers will sit there and get butter knives out to get that siege. No, they will not. They will run away. As they know, if they do that, they will get massacred by a military. This is not a protected gold mine. This is a better one. Wall that shit off. And by that word, I mean something else. Here we come. Large force coming down to see... Does he already see this? Oh, he didn't, but now he does. Ooh, look at all those fresh villagers. Camels chilling out. Phoenix doing a barrel roll in the sky just for good looks, you know? Because here comes the close up on the Phoenix. It comes down as it wants. It wants to burn villagers. And we see the gold mine. Chariot archers will start to have fun down here. And no, they will proceed to skip right by it. Let's go back to review all. They are now being burnt. 1 chariot archer went back. No, and you continue to not go back. We will arch the stables. We still have the classic age happening right now. These farmers are just stuck and scared. Gold is an issue. This could be the game. You're not getting gold. You're not going to be building military. It doesn't matter how many villagers you have and how many farms you have up. Your gold is not happening. No gold happening.
In which?
In which?
0 gold happening. Should start using your marketplace and sell that wood. If we lose this battle here, this will be game. Camels and chariot archers. We're trying to cross past a flaming siege tower with 7 health that said, hello, I want to come in and make a difference here. I don't very rarely. These must be like heavy chariot archers versus level 1 hippias. I don't understand it. I don't get it. There's a lot of wood, man. Maybe start selling it. Start selling that wood. Oh man, this is painful. It's starting to get a little bit painful. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Regular camel riders, though. Regular camel riders on the board. Coming in to say hello to his little friend. That's what they are doing. Moving in, taking him out. These archers will get annihilated by the heavy chariot archers, I do believe, as we are still fighting in the classic age. Yes, we do have a lot of villagers. 21 finally back on the gold. Which we can now start to hopefully get some soldiers coming up. moving his army into the southern hemisphere, trying to come back to harass more villagers. And he's realizing that he did depart for a second and then went back on the track to keep engaging. Phoenix should see not quite enough. He's probably going back to here thinking that's the safer one to go for. So he probably thinks that the Phoenix should go that way. Not missing out on that entire gold mine. These guys too are still hanging out too. Oh, these champions now? Oh my goodness. Champion archers versus classic. He sees it and he does decide that it's time to burn. Shish kebab. Some villagers, which will become human meatsicles. Oh yeah, a couple more there too. Alright. Medium Toxitotas on the board. Medium FPSs versus champions. Wow. This is an interesting fight. I must say, it's looking pretty devastating up over here. Champion archers moving in. Cleared out that gold mine. Got the villagers off the board too. They moved to the next gold mine. We have some other villagers up here taking all the wood. Not sure what happened up there. There was more up there, but they're gone now. Some more stables coming across. Excuse me. You have any stables as you want. If you're not producing, at least you're at hero now. Heroic age on the board at 18 minutes in for Boit. He will start to get the medium Pomodoros out there. Did turn some of his military into pigs, just to help turn him off for a little bit longer while he keeps going. We do have a Nemean Lion smacking a stronghold. Gold control on the board. Completely dominating gold control with Kimo. Two more Phoenix coming in. Nemean Lion got stuck and defeated. I feel bad for the lion, but that was not going to be anything worthwhile for him to do. Alright. You know, at least you tried. At least you tried. Tiered archers working on those houses. 84 villagers still on the board. 11 on gold all of a sudden because he did capture that gold. You will have to get a lot more on that. You should transition literally 19 of these guys to some gold. You do need that gold to fight, and you're having population issues now too. You lost that other TC completely. This is gonna hurt. Phoenixes are gonna hurt. Yeesh. Some severe macroing happening in here, which will also turn the tide of a battle here a little bit for our friend. And there goes the military. Boit unable to keep up with those champion military. I heard a marketplace come up for Kimo. Probably not for Boit yet, though. But he did a marketplace up there. That'd be funny. Phoenix is on the board, pushing hard. This could be the end here for Boit. Heavy Pomodoros and Peltas coming out. Medium Peltas. Villagers are now even. 136 military to 46 on the board. This might not go in, and completely melted all of the Peltas as well. You can have all the economic upgrades in the world, but that would be nice, and there will go the battle. Kimo will pull the win on this one. Looking at the total military, idle villagers, Boit severely idle, way more villagers. Military supreme by Kimo as well. Settlements would 3 early on, back down to 1, and then back down to that, and perked that off and resource-wise too. I bet you look at gold and you're going to see certain red. Kimo did pull up on the gold. Then Boit was ahead. And then caravans are being produced as well. So gold was a struggle on both teams.